Hello and welcome to episode 15 of Let's Play Final Fantasy 14 Heaven's Ward. Well, as you might have noticed, I'm in a very different place now from where we were yesterday. And yeah, I was thinking I think it's a good idea to continue our Dark Knight quest here and see where it leads us. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Okay, I guess we are not doing that. Because I need to do a quest called Mourn in Passing before I can actually do this quest. So why is it blue? Why is it not red? Alright, well, I guess we travel back here then. And continue the MSQ then. Oh yeah, and I also got myself a new sword. Because, quite frankly, the other sword I had was doing way too little damage. It felt like I had issues even with mobs on the plains that was below my level. Alright, let's see what Usael wants from us. I take no pleasure in killing the Nath. It was to avoid the bloodshed that I agreed to join you on this journey. Well, it cannot be helped. We may proceed into the courtyard together, but leave the task of hailing its occupants to me. And keep your lance on your back, Dragoon. On my word to the warrior of light, I shall start no fight, only finish it. You truly are beyond salvation. Come then. Oh. We didn't even have to walk inside.
Vidofnir!
Ah, 'tis thee, little one. From above I did mistake thee for a Nath. 'Tis well I chanced to look again, or thou wouldst now be ash.
Dear Vidofnir, how I have missed you. Would that I had come sooner, and not out of dire necessity.
Thou art troubled. Speak that I might know thy plight. Thou wouldst have father admonish his brood brother.
I would end this war without further bloodshed.
How am I to believe thee, little one, when thine own companion beareth Nidhogg's stolen eye?
Have care, dragon, or I shall gouge out one of yours.
You forget yourself, sir. We are here on a mission of peace.
My sire's will forbiddeth me from inviting discord to our home. 'Tis for this reason and no other that thou still drawest breath, knight.
Vidofnir, please. We must be allowed to convey our intentions to Hraesvelgar in person, with words of our own choosing. Grant us this favor, and open the way to Som Al.
Thou hast ever been welcome, little one. But I cannot grant thy wish. I am bound to remain here, and protect my kin from the Nath's god.
The Nath have summoned a primal.
Pray excuse my forwardness, but if we were to eliminate the threat to your territory, would you consent to Lady Izel's request?
Ha! Dost thou imagine thyself equal to the task? To succeed where dragons have failed? 'Tis beyond thee, mortal. But thou art welcome to try, nonetheless. Only know that idle promises shall avail thee naught.
It would seem we have no choice but to make good on Alphino's offer. Why must our every bid for peace breed yet more war?
Alright. Yeah, that's the pants I wanted. So I'm gonna grab those. So the Nath have summoned their god, and thus is the mystery of their newfound belligerence laid to rest. Are you not glad, Lady Iceheart? I thought you would applaud them for summoning a primal to further their own ends. After all, you did. I did not reach out to Saint Shiva to further mine own ends. I desired her strength only to forge anew the peace between man and dragon. But what a fool I am to speak of peace to you. A bloodthirsty savage who murders without thought or compunction. Okay. Enough, I say. If the Nav have truly brought forth their deity from the ether, we must face it together, or watch our hopes fall apart. All now rests upon this primal's defeat. But ere we think of confronting it, we must first study its origins. What is the nature of this god? What manner of faith sustains its existence? My apologies. You are right, of course. Let us return to Tailfeather and consult with Champ. He knows more of the Naft and their culture than most. Alright, well, it's actually, it's longer than you think. Like, we literally have to go all the way around like this to get in, so, yeah, I'm teleporting. There we go. Oh, back already, are we? Hmm? Ah, met the NAF, did you? And what is it you're like to... Summoned a primal, you say? 7 hells. Well, I don't know bugger all about the NAF religion. If I'm honest, beyond their trading habits, there never seemed much point in asking. But it shouldn't be that hard to find out. From time to time, we barter with a small hive to the north and west of here. Outcasts from the main tribe, from what I understand. I reckon they'd be willing to tell you a bit about themselves. If you give them the right incentives. That sounds promising. And what exactly would the NAF consider to be the right incentives? Oh, nothing your average hunter couldn't scrounge up in a day or two. But seeing as you're in a hurry, you might want to divide chores amongst yourselves. You want a good sized jar of land trap nectar, a basket of callum tree fruit, and always a NAV's favorite, a generous portion of young Nanka flesh. Wow. I shall gather the fruit, leaping to the lower branches of these forest giants should present a little challenge to me. Then I shall collect the nectar with Master Alphinaud's arcane assistance. And that leaves you to bring home the meat. You need to carve it from the smaller Nankas that lives in the rivers. 3 big chunks, 3 big hunks should be enough, I reckon. Once you've got everything together, you'll need to set it down at what we call the trading post. Here, I'll mark the spot on your map for you. You have been most kind, Master Champ. Well then, let us attend to our respective tasks and reconvene at the trading post. I need hardly add that the last one there is a rotten Nanka egg. Alright. Rotten Nanka egg. I didn't even know they were laying eggs, to be honest. But, well, you learn everything. You learn something every day, that's what I was going to say. Anyhow, let's see if we can find those small creatures somewhere and we'll stab them a little with our brand new sword here. Let's see, is this the big ones that are friendly? No, it's not. So I do this. That's one. And which way are you looking at? Oh. God damn it. Did not work. Oh well. I guess that spell is not interrupted. Water spirit. Alright. Let's see if we can meet those friendly naps. If can glean some information from them. So, well, here's Alphenode and company at least. I was able to gather a good amount of nectar from land traps. Thought I would not have known how to harvest it without Yuseli's help. Do you have the Nanka meat? Here we go. And it smells like crap. Splendid! I shall put this with Estinian's fruit and assemble a suitably generous looking hamper for the NAF. Nothing of interest there. Ooh. Another ring. Nice. Well, everything appears to be in order. Assuming no one has any objections to my choice of presentation, I shall place our offering at the trading post as instructed. Were I of the NAF, I think I would be suitably impressed. Well, how long must we wait? Should we have sounded a signal or some such? Calm yourself, Master Alphenode. Our offering has not gone unnoticed. Click, click. Long has it been since hunters last come to trade, bringing gifts that filled the air with such delightful scents. Land trap nectar, Coelum tree fruit, and Nanka flesh. What delicious foods you have brought for us. Our meager existence is much enriched by your bounty. Come, hunters, come to our hive if you would trade. Cramped and stifling our home are, but rancid incense keeps the dragons at bay. Cramped. Stifling. And horribly smelly. Oh my. But better to live in stench than be cracked and crushed by dragon jaws. Yes? Come, come. It is not far. Well, that's the second friendly beast tribe. I met so far. But at least this tribe is friendly in comparison to well, their neighbors. Your presence has been announced to the storyteller. You must speak to our chosen leader in words. For we are VAF. We are the non-mint. Hello, VAF storyteller. Let's see what you can tell me. Welcome to our hive, hunters. You have brought a delicious, much sought after by our people, and we are and we are much pleased. What would you have in return? Honored Elder, pray allow me to begin by thanking you for welcoming us into your home, and for accepting our humble offerings. My companions and I are come in search of knowledge, specifically knowledge of your people's god. Knowledge alone? What strange hunters are you? You are. But if it is words you desire, then words you shall have. We are the VAF, the non-mind, and to speak is our fate. You will hear the tale of the NAF gods, of the god, ornament summoned into our midst. The ornament? These are the NAF who reside in the main colony. Yes, they are one. Connected. But let us begin the story at its beginning. Some moons ago, a single dragon flew in from the east, bleeding and weak. It fell from the sky and into the hive, where it was swarmed by my brethren. And with spear and spell and musket, the dragon was slain. It was likely one that had fled battle with my kinsman. I should commend you for finishing the job. Dragons are fierce and terrible adversaries. The Omniman would always cover when their winged shadows passed over the ground, but no longer. They had learned that a battle of very Dravonian was easy prey. Thus did the Overmind decide to heed the words of the black-robed men. The One Mind would call forth our god and unleash his blades upon the dragons. Dravonian lands would become Naf lands, and ever larger would grow our domain. But our god ever hungers. The price he demands in crystals far exceeds the rewards for this war. We of the Wrath despise and revel his insatiable existence. The strength, critical, vitality, hit, dexterity, vitality, critical, mind. Okay, so I think this one, skill speed. Yeah, let's go with that one. All right. Anything else here? Oh, I guess not. Talk to these people and continue this quest. I call upon the power of a primal for the greater good. Conscious all the while that I do so at grave cost to the land. I reason that it is necessary evil, and willingly shoulder the burden of my sin. In suggesting that such a crime can be justified, you may argue that I presume too much. But you must surely see that I am aware of the magnitude of my transgressions. Not so the Naf. They summon their deity for no greater purpose than to expand their dominion. To Zion on the seventh dawn, one sworn to eliminate the primal threat. The distinction you draw seems questionable at best. But the fact remains that my own grandfather risked unleashing the power of the 12 in an attempt to prevent calamity. Thus, while I may not condone your actions, I at least understand them. Not so the Naf, as you so rightly put it. If they truly seek naught but territorial gain, I can only conclude that they are ignorant of the ruinous consequences of their god's insatiable appetite. The longer this primal is suffering to exist, the greater the suffering it will cause. It must be destroyed. How lightly you propose the destruction of this god, Master Alphenode, a being of whom we know naught. Has it occurred to you that you may be sending the Warrior of Light to his death? No, You have the right of it, Estinian. Could seem it is I who am guilty of presuming too much. Pray, forgive me, Joffrey. I do not fear my duty. Wait, Joffrey. Joffrey need not face this foe alone. Like him, I am blessed with the Echo's protection, and may do battle with without fear of primal influence. Let me bear this burden. Huh? Do you truly imagine yourself a second warrior of light? Remind me, how many primals have you faced, my lady? Not that it matters. We know not where this god resides, or how to challenge it, unless you mean to pray until it appears. Estinian makes a valid point. Let us speak with the WAF and learn how best to secure an audience with their deity. In this, at least, I may be of assistance. The young lord certainly appears eager to prove his worth. Oh yeah, better believe it. We are WAF. We are the non-mind. We do not hear the one-mind thoughts. We cannot predict their will. Put this idea from your minds, generous hunters. If you meet with our god, then he will have your souls. Surely you are not so generous as that. You wish to meet our god? Offer yourself as a sacrifice and you will soon be brought before him. We would mourn the loss of such generous hunters, however. You are a generous hunter, yes? Many gifts you have brought, but not enough for all WAF to enjoy. Maybe you could bring us just one more? We are very fond of Nanka flesh. Yes, the meat of a young Nanka would make a fine repast. Okay, I guess we are going out to kill some more of those critters. And, wow. Time flies. Alright. Let's like this. Oh, here it is. Gonna just ignore that tree over there. We have to enjoy our Nanka flesh. Have you been out hunting yet? Another gift for the WAF? So unexpected. Yes, you will have more of the words you strange hunters hunger for. Listen now. The senses of the one mind are enmeshed by the over mind. What one sees, all see. What one feels, all feel. Alert the single nav and all hive is alerted. To reach our God, undetected is all but impossible. The WAF want to allude to certain concepts without explanation, but I believe I am beginning to grasp a few of the fundamentals. From what I understand, the king-like overmind sits at the center of NAF society. And its presence somehow allows its subjects to communicate without need of word or gesture. These NAF, the ones who inhabit the larger hive, are known as the One Mind, and it was by their combined will that the primal was summoned. Those who reside in the smaller hive, however, are the WAF, or the no mind, who for reasons that yet escapes me seem to have been excluded from the telepathic bond which connects their NAF counterparts. Thus are the WAF ignorant of the One Mind's thoughts and intentions, and of the of the nature of their own God. In summary, we have wasted our time. Not so. Perilous thought it may be, the WAF did furnish us with one certain method of approaching the primal, as sacrifices. Should we allow ourselves to be captured in the environs of the colony, the NAF will bring us before the deity to make an offering of our souls. Alright, well, we will continue this in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was a lot of reading and, well, it is a story-based game. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, feel free to hit the like button. If you're new here, first of all, welcome. And if you enjoy my content, feel free to hit the subscribe button together with the notification bell. I will be back again tomorrow, and until then, stay safe out there.